CEOs, what's up, your boy Shop, and I'm back with another video, and it's that time of the week. As you can tell, I'm back into my normal location for now. The fan, of course, is on. I'm sure it's going to turn off at some point in this video. But regardless, let's get into what we usually do on days like today. What I'm thankful for, being able to choose to live for today. I'm thankful that I'm okay with just focusing on today. Actually, I'm glad that that's even possible. It's so easy to look far ahead into the future, let alone dread the past. And truthfully, I've come to the realization that I only know about right now. What I do now, will produce an outcome for today, let alone the future. My actions purely based on today dictates what's next. Besides that, it's called life. There's the ups and downs, and I'm thankful that I can maneuver through the outcomes that are outside my actions by controlling the way I react to it. Besides that, I'm just grateful that I can figure out and do what I want to do next. I'm grateful that I progressed today. I'm thankful that living for today means I'm all in with today. I'm tired of letting myself stress out about scenarios regarding the future simply because I don't know how things will end up. And I'm thankful that I'm okay with that. I don't even know about tomorrow, and the fact that I'm still pushing it today without feeling uneasy is a proud moment for myself. I used to worry about anything and everything, and when I ask myself for what, all I can say is that I'm done doing that. There's no point. Thus, I'm glad I can rely on what I can do today to get to that better tomorrow. Relying on me, being all of me, being all in today. I'm thankful that today is another day to be great, to stay focused. So that's what I'm choosing to do. And I'm grateful that I can just do that. To be okay with the uncertainties regarding the future and to remain grounded with the day I'm currently living in. Reality is what you do next. And that's pretty much it. I'm just glad that I can just stay in today. I'm so glad that our thoughts, wherever our thoughts go regarding the future, we actually don't end up there. Unless we obviously stay in our thoughts until that day comes, and okay. But in reality, I'm glad that the type of scenarios that play out in our head, you know what I'm saying? There's in between that and right now is what they call your focus, right? The life that you want to live and the life that you're living, between that gap, they call it focus, or that's what they say it is. But anyways, I'm just glad that I can use that focus on right now instead of just caring about those scenarios, because those scenarios, it's just crazy how they can feel so real. And for me in the past, I used to just stress and I don't know, I was always so hyper focused on things like that, just on how things can end up, or what if this and what if that. But I'm just glad that I'm just living for today. I'm glad that that's even a choice. But on some real shit, yeah, I'm just glad that I can just live for today and be okay with that. With that being said, yeah, I have 2 screenshots that I'd like to just chime in there with y'all for what I had to say. The first one says, how different would your life be if you did all the things you told yourself you would? I'm going to say that one more time. How different would your life be if you did all the things you told yourself you would? And the last one says, prioritize ease and peace. I'm going to say that one more time. Prioritize ease and peace. So first of all, the whole prioritizing part, ease and peace, it's very, if I just live in today, I don't have to stress about tomorrow. I don't have to stress about the future because I don't know about that stuff. And I already, we talked about yesterday or the day before, what's happens. So asking myself straight up, yo, can I do something about what's already happened? Do I want to do something about it? Okay, can I do something about it? Cool. If not, I'm going to keep pushing. I'm just focused on right now. I can care less about that stuff because guess what? What's happened has happened. So my point in saying all that is prioritizing ease and peace, for me at least, is by just living in today. Focus on today. I don't care about tomorrow because I don't even know about tomorrow. I only know about this current moment, me talking to you. So I'm just focused on that. That's all I care for. You feel me? And then how differently would your life be if you did all the things you told yourself you would? Well, I know it definitely is going to be different than how it has been before, where, you know what I'm saying, I used to just live in those scenarios. I used to care about the scenarios instead of doing things to getting to that point where It's not that. Or I'm just at a better place with myself. That's what I'm focused on now. So asking that, or just having that type of question, like, how different would it be, like, my life? Well, I'll just tell you this. Maybe like 6 months, let alone just a year from today, like a year ago today, I was in a different position. I was in a different mindset. I was not thinking the way I think today. So I just know that living daily, working on myself and just progressing each and every way is definitely a whole lot better for me than the way I was living before. So honestly, for me, when I picture how things would go differently, bro, I'm already seeing it. Like I'm actually like, I'm living in it, and I'm kind of like sharing it with y'all. But like, in a sense, yeah, like I'd rather just live my life day by day, because before I used to just focus on tomorrow, next week, what I got going on. And I guess that's because of school, and how like school just throws, like, you know, you got assignments, you got things, so you're just everywhere but right now, like where you are, you know what I'm saying, like truthfully. But now that I'm out of that, let alone just had this type of perspective, like I feel like if I had gone back to school, things would definitely, I would go about things differently. But fuck all that. Life is school already. Like, life is the best school, because there's so many experiences on the daily that are way more profound and way more impactful, and something you can actually take away from than most of the things in school. But that's just my opinion. All right, so you know what I'm saying. But I'm sure there's a lot of y'all who's gonna relate, so it's good. I'm not even tripping. But anyways, what I'm trying to just say is that, like, for me personally, I'm glad, I'm thankful that I'm living for today. And then with whatever happens tomorrow, I'll deal with what tomorrow is like, or next week. But no more, I wonder how this is gonna be, this and that. No more of that. We're not doing that. We're just not, because it never helped me. At least for me personally, you know what I'm saying? And I had to be real with myself to just get over that. Like, I had to be like, no, bro, that's just not it. So, yeah. That being said, if that made sense to you, just comment down below, just to say the least. With that being said, on top of that, let me know what you reflected on, because, of course, it's not just me reflecting today. All right, this day is specifically, you know what I'm saying, a day where we reflect on ourselves, on what we want to do, what we're thankful for. So let me know what you're thankful for. That being said, I hope you have a blessed day. And if you've had a productive day, good. If not, do something at least before you go to sleep. I don't know what time you're watching this, but do something. Make sure the next thing you do after this, or at the end of your day, or like some part of your day, make sure you're doing something that makes you happy. Like, make sure you do that for me, and then we're good for it. I don't even care. All right. That being said, I love y'all. I care a lot about you. Yeah, you. Can't wait to see your comment 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and I'm still going to say something. We're going to still keep the conversation flowing. We're still going to be reflecting together. That being said, I love y'all. It's your boy, Siab. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.